Good morning, everybody. We're gonna get started in about 3 to 4 minutes. We give people, get a chance to get settled in person, but we will get started in a few minutes.
But I think, well, with my address, it's one of them mornings, too much going on.
That's what I'm saying, the same thing.
Man, what time do you think will be done?
I'm focusing about 10, if not sooner.
Okay, I'll probably get out and for it, yeah, because I have none. Cause I see when it's all white. Y'all got a business meeting today. I see when it's all white.
Yes. We're just waiting for our presenter to get, situated. Hello. You wanna find him? How you doing? Martin? Yes. DeRosa? So we are going to go ahead and get started. How you doing?
How about you?
I'm good. Hey, Ms. Lindsay. How you doing this morning? Great. We are going to go ahead and get started while y'all signing in, just to respect people's time. We do got, a couple of presenters who are gonna share with us today, so we're gonna open up with a prayer. Y'all ready to get started back here in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah? You can step in. First we're gonna get started. Okay, good morning. Welcome everybody again. Thank y'all for joining our first Saturday community meeting. We are going to just open up with a prayer as we do each month. So Lord, we just come before you right now. Just thank you for this day. Thank you for all the partners, all the people who have joined us today and helping us to make Amani what we want it to be as a community. We just pray that the resources that are coming forth will be beneficial and helpful to somebody. And if we are not able to use them, that we can share them along the way. So we just thank you right now that this meeting will flow in decency and with order, and we are just thanking you. In Jesus' name, amen. So we are going to go ahead and get started. We got Milwaukee County with us and they are going to share. And so Martina and Katie is here to share with us from Milwaukee County.
Specifically Milwaukee County Child Support.
Okay.
So we're here to just give some general information. No, we're gonna cover up the TV there. So yes, my name is Katie. I am a special projects manager with Milwaukee County Child Support. And I'm Martina. I am the community engagement specialist coordinator. Yes. And so we want, we have some flyers back there. One thing that we also want to let people know, our biggest thing is that we have now satellite offices. So if you're not able to come to the courthouse, we are in all of the W-2 agencies on specific dates, and the dates are on the flyer back there. We're also at the COG Center and the King Community Center. So again, if you're not able or uncomfortable coming to the courthouse, you can go to those locations. I'm gonna say get maybe 70%, 80% of everything we can do in the courthouse, we can do at those locations as well. We can serve you if you have an upcoming court date, so we can get you served there, get that out of the way, give you documents for whatever you need on your cases. So, if it's a modification package, a sworn statement, if you want to apply for services, a paternity interview form if you're just starting. So we do that at all of our satellite locations. And, oh, yes.
Do you need an appointment for those satellites?
No, nor do you need an appointment downtown. You can just walk in. Bear in mind, court, if you have a court date, that is obviously at a specific time, but nope, you can do walk-ins at any time. We are open from 8 until 4:30, but we would appreciate, came at 4:15 or something, so we could get you done and out the door by 4:30. But yes, 8 to 4:30, again, walk-ins. Yes.
Okay, so this shutdown has no effect on you.
Correct, it does not, because that was part of the federal and we're county. We do get some of our money from the federal government, but for this time period, like our budget is done for 2025. We're very much aware that 2026 may be a different story. Our budget will just be less. We will not be shutting down though. It we just perhaps.
You know, Congress still had some things that they had passed, but the president still stopped your budget.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
that's why I asked.
Yeah, so 2026, we're aware is a little up in the air, but 2025 is set and done. So
Okay, great.
no changes, at least for now.
And it's back here on this table.
Yes, yeah. We also put they're tiny little non-limit business cards, so if you do have a child support case, or if you know anybody who does, that card will show you how to sign up online, so you can look at your case and track it, just much easier than having to come in all the time or whatnot, or speak with us or call our customer service line. Yes.
How have you guys enjoyed being, having one of the remote sites at Kingston?
I like it because, well, frankly, sometimes it's just nice to get out of your norm, get out of my cubicle, get to a different area. At the King Center, there's a lot of younger men who come there for basketball.
Yeah.
So we put our sign like right at the entrance when on the days we're there to try to direct them down the hall, just come talk to us. Frankly, that's the thing. Just talk to us, because we can't help you if you don't come in and speak with us.
Do y'all deal with foster care also?
Not really. So child support is family court. Foster care is through children's court, which is out by Watertown Plank and Brader and whatnot. So family court is at the courthouse. The only thing we kind of do for foster care is we do the monetary portion. So if a parent or foster parent is getting the monthly stipend for foster care, we kind of administer the money going out, but that's about all. Yes.
So understanding, can you, pay child support online?
You can pay online, you would have to do it with a credit card or a debit card, and there is a fee because we use a third party. When you're doing it though, and there is a paper back there, it's a more of a black and white paper with yellow at the top, and it has all the different ways you can pay. But before you press the enter button, it'll tell you exactly to the penny how much the fee is. I do know for $200 payment, it's about like $6 or $7 of a fee. It's not ridiculous, but at the same time, it's a fee. So also child support, we will do establishing paternity. So if the father is not on the birth certificate, we will assist with that. We will assist with establishing an order of who should pay who and how much, or no order at all. We will also do then modifications after the fact to try to get the order to be the correct amount if it wasn't, or if circumstances change. The child now lives with dad and was living with mom, or the payer's job change, so we'll modify orders. Any other questions? Or if you do want, privately, you can give me your name and contact info, and you have a case, I can look up your case when I get back to the office on Monday and give you a call to go over specifics.
And our goal with child support right now is just that we're trying to change the face of child support and let the community know we are not an enforcement agency anymore. We are working with individuals, I'll be out in the community a lot more, different events. So that the community knows we're not just here for the moms. We also want to help the dads or anyone, not custodial parent. We can help you, resource you out to other programs that will help you find employment, help you with housing resources, things like that. If you need food, whatever the issue is, we're trying to help meet that need versus just saying, hey, you need to pay. We're trying not to just arrest individuals. We're trying to work with them, but we do need to speak with them. We need them to be comfortable coming to us. That's why we're venturing out to different agencies, but they're comfortable enough to talk to us. And we can get them to help them, we can, instead of them being afraid to do so at the courthouse and thinking that they'll go to jail or something like that, that's not the case. We're changing that, and we just want everyone to know that, so that they can trust us and we can help them get out of their situation.
And I think that was very ingenious of you guys to actually be where people actually are with G's Clippers,
Yeah.
with King Center. That's phenomenal because it allows the community to actually say, hey, this is where I'm gonna be anyway. And now I can take care of those two birds with one stone. So again, kudos to you guys for doing that, because we got a lot of great feedback from some of the gentlemen that are coming in.
Because we understand, like, if you have transportation issues, get all the way downtown, or if you do have your own car, pay for parking. It's terrible, trust me, we work there and we have to pay for parking. Go through the security, wander around the maze of 3 buildings that are all connected into one. It's a rigmarole, so yeah, you can always come to our satellite offices as well. And I wanna reiterate what Martina was saying. It's truly better if you talk to us ahead of the time, because the sad truth is, yes, we do issue warrants for various reasons. If you have a child support warrant, call us, talk to us. It's very rare, unless you're driving and you get pulled over and they see a warrant, you're gonna go away. But we're not sending officers out to find you, so just call us and we can get rid of it. Okay, I shouldn't say it's not that easy. You still have to come in and talk to us, we can do whatever it is we need to do, and then it's lifted, just like that.
And if you have one, you can come and talk to us. You're not gonna get arrested.
No.
Walk in the
Nope.
door.
You have to come make an appointment.
But
come
it's
and talk
good to
us,
know
and we
that,
can
though.
lift it.
To like that load on people, because some people are nervous.
Yes, yeah. So call us, make an appointment, and we'll come in and get the situation taken care of, and the warrant's lifted, you don't go in at all, they don't get taken.
And you can make payments now at the Cox Center, the new building on
Yes.
12th and Cherry. You can make payments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or as I said, G's Clippers, you don't have to speak to anybody. There's just a machine right by the door, you can put your information in and you can pay that way.
Yeah.
So if you don't wanna go and go through the process of sitting down with anybody.
G's Clippers does not have workers there, just a payment kiosk.
I agree, with Mr. West, it's a wonderful, strategy. Also, but do you have any numbers, like, do you see any, more people are starting to take advantage of this online as opposed to?
Yeah. I won't lie, it's been slow getting the word out, because we've been in satellite offices for a little under a year. And we're slowly getting the word out, people are trickling in, but no, we're not seeing the numbers like we want to, because we're staffed, we're there, so please, tell everyone, come see us. And then online, I don't have the online payment numbers, but I mean, we do have that capability of getting them, I just don't have them. Yes.
Okay, so now online and in the machine, it's still the same cost, you're still paying.
It is a different cost because it's 2 different companies or third-party vendors that we have frankly rented from. We're renting a kiosk machine that's at G's, and then the online, we rent their online services, so it is 2 different costs.
And so now if they mail it in, then they have to certify it to make sure that they can trace it and do all this stuff with the mail system.
Yeah, you don't have to certify it, that would be your call. If you mail in a payment, it does have to be a cashier's check or money order.
So that I
And
receipt.
you have to have a payment coupon from us. Then we know who you are, your case number, where it should go. Cause frankly, we've had one money order that we've had for about 4 years.
Mhm.
We don't know who it is, cause the gentleman's, I'll make it up, but his name is like John Smith. We cannot match it to the case, so things like that, so just be very specific if you do mail it in. But if you come in person, we can look up your case and you can still pay in it with a cashier's check or money order in person, and they're right there to look up your.
Right to you.
Yeah, we take, in office, we take cash, cashier's check, money orders, credit card, not personal checks anywhere, just so you know.
And you gotta think about it as well, you wanna move away from you wanna move away from really mailing anything, because most of the mail can be manipulated quite quickly. So it's even more efficient when you're coming into the satellite office, and like with the tangible data, you hear the conversations in the gym, you hear the conversations in the barbershop. So when the gentlemen are ready to make those payments, they know that they have a safe, secure site to be able to go to.
Yeah, and with the mailing it in, it's also just a delay, it just takes a wee bit longer, but yes, sir.
Okay, now, you talking about child support, this and that or whatever. At the same time, whatever, in Atlanta, it was 4 people that came up front or whatever, that they had went to court for child support, this and that, and said child support wasn't but a fraud or whatever.
In Atlanta,
Yeah,
we can't service the Atlantic.
it's a fraud, it's all over the world thing.
You're not necessarily
Everybody's
saying everybody's
fraud,
putting in
though.
a
Not necessarily,
different.
'cause at the same time, whatever, the child support people get most of the money, the kid ain't getting the money.
No, 98% of the money we collect goes to the child, 2% goes back to Wisconsin. And that is only if the other parent is receiving W-2, caretaker supplement, or child care, CPS.
I got a question.
Yeah.
When do, I don't have no kids of my own, but, so this is a real question. When do it get to the point where a warrant goes out? I just wanna know.
We do issue warrants if you have missed your genetic test appointment for swabbing, but that's after like 2 or 3 appointments. We called you, we sent letters, and the judge kind of
Okay.
puts their foot down, and we
That's the
issue
phone
warrants kind of along the same line, we'll issue a warrant if you have not been served. If you owe $1,012,012 and there's a warrant out for you, that's actually through the DA. That
Okay.
is not, like, leaves child support and it goes over to the actual district attorney of Milwaukee County.
Okay.
But frankly, it has to be pretty high for it to get to that point, but it is feasible, I mean, I don't really get you wrong.
And if you miss paternity, the warrant can go also for the mom for not bringing the child into.
We issue warrants on mothers as well, if they miss their GT or appointment genetic test, if they are not served, they will get a warrant. And or if they're the payer and it gets so high, it goes to the DA and they go to jail.
So after the baby is born, there's a process that the mom goes through in the hospital that then links you guys?
It can, it really depends on the hospital, if, the mother is feeling well after the birth and able to speak with the social worker there, and the father can also initiate the process.
I'm just trying to figure out how to find this.
If they apply for other government assistance, they
Yeah.
have to comply,
Yeah.
they make them.
Our
comply
computers talk to
receive
each
the
other.
benefits.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
so then the process starts. If you're getting W-2 or childcare,
Okay.
they have to comply with child support.
Yeah,
And then they'll come looking for the father. And if she herself doesn't take the child in as well, they both then go.
so as long as she don't need benefits, I'm good if I have a baby.
Yeah.
Well, but if you're not married, your name will not automatically go on the birth certificate, so you don't have rights to the child. So even if you're not on benefits, you can still come to us just to get a paternity established, so you can have legal rights to the child.
And that's your, that's
Okay,
key.
but I have no baby, right?
Well, come talk to us if and when that happens.
Right.
We do have to wrap it up apparently though, but we will see somewhere, we'll be in the back, if you have more questions, and if you have specific case questions, give us your contact info, and we can, get in touch with you come next week.
And thank you, ladies, for doing such a
Thank
good job.
So, we have Ms. Venus. She's gonna share some services that she offers throughout the community and tell a little bit about herself and
Throughout the community, wow. Good morning, everyone. Little week. Good morning, wake up, good morning.
Good morning.
Right, my name is Venus Williams. I do not play tennis. I times when, I have pretty much no eye-hand coordination whatsoever. However, I do feel like, given the opportunity, I might be able to bring about world peace, but no one has come to me yet. So, we will figure out that.
The women gonna do it.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. I didn't wear my, time for matriarchy hat today, but I do have one. I am here in an official role, but I'll introduce myself as the executive director of Alice's Garden Urban Farm. How many people have heard of Alice's Garden? So we're at 21st and Garfield. We are in year 53. Our season, yeah, people think it's new. We rehabbed it in 2010 and it's wonderful and beautiful. Our season there is beginning to wind down. But I am also the executive director of the Fondy Food Center, so I operate the Fondy Farmers Market. And we are in year 107.
Wow.
107 years, we are the oldest farmers market in Milwaukee County. And we plan to be at this for a very, very long time. So I just left there, so I was kind of running late, then I ran, yeah, it was 107 years. Fresh food in the neighborhood is amazing. It's been in 3 different locations. We've been where we are since 2000, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say 2020, since 2000. And on a day like today, I just left the market. You see my fresh apple cider from Craig Land's farm. My car smells crazy and amazing from fresh food to some egg rolls and all the things. Today, if you go there, you will see 68 different vendors. Saturday is our largest day, and we will be there we go through November 15th on Saturdays. So right now we're Saturdays and Sundays and Thursdays. Thursday is the smallest day. So Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays through October, so through all of this month. And then when we hit November, we are just Saturdays. But November 15th, we move indoors to our Milwaukee Winter Farmers Market. And I'll be sending all this information. So this is where you get my other hat, because by profession, I'm a Lutheran minister. And I've been serving in Milwaukee for 36 years. Started off at Cross Lutheran Church, right at 16th and Vine. And so our ministry, which is called The Table, operates Alice's Garden Urban Farm now. The Fondy Food Center offices are in our church, what used to be Capitol Drive Lutheran Church. So we do a lot. You know, I was born and raised in Pittsburgh and was clear early on that I was put on the planet to be a bridge and to help serve and nourish folks. And so that's why I'm here today. We have a lot of initiatives going on at Fondy. Fondy, I've been its executive director for almost 4 years now. I came in after the pandemic. Market kind of went down like many things. A lot of our elders were afraid to come back. We lost a lot of our community during the pandemic. We lost a lot. We lost some farmers, some elder farmers, and we lost some of our community members. But today, I'm actually here for a giveaway. Woo-hoo! They weren't excited. They were like, what's she giving away?
Money.
So it literally is. It literally is. It literally is. So I'm here to give each of you today, we're doing this $10 giveaway. A blessing from the Northwest Mutual Foundation grant that we could have spent anyway. We could have chosen to spend this money on salaries, on staffing. We chose to give back to the community.
There you go.
So if you come to the market, we have 532. I didn't bring my flyers in. They're out in the car. So there are days that you can come to the market and you can get $10 in tokens. So these are 2 $5 tokens that you can spend with any vendor. obviously, we want you to get some fresh produce, some fresh juice, and all those things in your body, but you can spend these tokens anywhere. So, because you took the time to come out here today, I am actually giving everyone $20. And again, come on out to the market. Today is a great day to come down there, or on Sunday. And this does not count as your $10. So I want to say this as well, because you're here and I'm here and we're here together. So if you come to the market today, and you have an ID that shows your zip code in 53206, you can get an additional $10. I didn't bring the official book today on purpose because I wanted to give you all this blessing.
Yeah.
You're right. Go get your ticket. And then the next 53206 day, I believe, is the last Saturday.
Today is the 4th and the 25th.
And the 25th would be the last one. Now, you can spend these any day. So you can spend these at any time during while you can spend these. And there's a misprint on here. It says it's $1 on one, but these are $5 tokens. You can even spend these, let's say if you chose to save them and you came to the winter farmers market that goes through March, you can spend them there. I really encourage you to come on out today, during October. The produce is starting to diminish a little bit, but this extra bit of summer that we're getting is extending quite far. So questions about the market, and I'm just going around and handing out tokens.
The greens and the corn is still
The
good.
greens, the corn, oh, the cabbage, I just brought some cabbage. And even if you don't live in, because you're here today, so you get tokens. So
Go today if you can.
If you
don't
want to go today.
right around the corner from my property, so go today.
What time is it?
So good question. Markets, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Now, I'll tell you, we've already seen probably 500 people today. People get there, they're there at 7 a.m. When folks come in, let me be clear, I'm an elder, so I can say there's been the black folks that be coming in at 1 o'clock mad because there aren't any collard greens left. 1 o'clock, and we open at 7 a.m. So what do you have to be upset about? I tell the truth. I'm not going. So get your behinds there early on. There's still, so even today as I walked around, I could tell that most of the collard greens are gone. There's a lot of mustard greens left. The cabbage, I should have brought the cabbage in that I just bought. Oh my gosh, I just bought 2 heads of cabbage. And okay, somebody you had your hand up. What was your question?
Yeah, I was wondering, how do you go about becoming a vendor to serve restaurants and things of that nature?
So you have 4 of them. I think you have 4. Those are $5 each. So obviously you're welcome. Our application has closed for funding for this year. The Milwaukee Winter Farmers Market. I'm coming out there too. I'm gonna get everybody. And don't hold on to these. Don't make these like their household tokens. Spend the money.
Go see all of the beautiful stuff that's there, from the flowers to the artisans to the amazing food.
Yep.
Egg rolls are like killer. Yes, there's so much wonderful stuff. It is not your average market. It is wonderful.
The egg rolls are already made.
Yeah, some are already pre-made.
Yeah, they're all
On
pre-made.
line.
Yes, 200 West Fond du Lac. So 22nd and Fond du Lac.
Ms. Venus, can I ask a question?
You can ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're open right now. Did you get some? Did you got some?
Ms. Venus, will we be able to supply the tokens for our online, people, for our online guests?
If so,
Online guests, I'm gonna get y'all names and I will get y'all tokens delivered to you guys, or you can stop by the Dominican Center to pick up your, tokens for the fund market.
Yeah, cause Miss Ellen is right around the corner.
So 22nd and Fond du Lac, you can't miss it.
Okay, so y'all got any more questions for Ms. Venus, y'all can follow up with her after. I just thank you, Ms. Venus, for sharing, the resources today. We are going to, keep moving if nobody has any questions for Ms. Venus. Hello, guys. Do anybody have any more questions for Ms. Venus?
Did you mention that they received a quest card?
Oh, yes, so, other thing is, I got so excited, if you get SNAP benefits, right?
Quick card.
If you have a Quest card, each day that we're open through October, this funding is getting ready to run out though, like we're not. So let's say you spend $20 on your card, so you come and you charge $20 to your card. We give you $40 in currency, up to $30, so you get to double you.
What you got?
Excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
And even though the match is going to run out, we are going to extend again for certain zip codes. We're going to take care of that. So this was a county program that ran for 3 years. We're in the extra 4th year, but we're going to go through October at Bonnie. We managed that program for 12 area markets, West Dallas and all those things. So it doesn't matter. So if you came today and you did your Quest card, you can match it today. You can do it again tomorrow. You can do it any day the market's open. So you're doubling, you're doubling your benefits. And then we also have, we also have cooking demo. Right now, at this very moment, right now, there's the chief medical officer for Network Health is on our board, and once a month he does this walk with the doc. So he's there right now, walking through the market with folks and talking about the most current health issues. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm very passionate about food, about community, and about people, and I'm just so glad for the first time to be able to walk through these doors, but it won't be the last time. All right. Oh, I didn't tell them. Girl, you know what, I don't let you forget. Okay. So, as if I have nothing else to do, I also am an herbalist and a farmer, and I have a whole product line that I've been creating, teas and all things for about 25 years. And our ministry operates a store inside of the Sherman Phoenix. Who's been to the Sherman Phoenix? Okay. So ours is the store that is in the former bank vault. And that's where I'm headed right now. I'm headed there right now because my son normally works the store on Saturdays. He's on vacation. And I think I work for him. He's like, I'm gonna be at work today, so you don't need to work. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I go to bed kind of early. 3:30 this morning. I already made 5 different body creams this morning. For real. 5 different. They're on their way to the store. So I also will say that because I cultivate 43, I'm looking at you like you know, maybe 43 different herbs.
47.
Yeah, something like that. You're probably right. You know, my herbal tea line is the one that I love the body cream. My #1 selling product is the Intense Joint Muscle Pain Cream. It is my best friend. But I will say this, and I'll come back another time and we can talk about herbs and medicine. But it is I drink more of my calories and vitamins and minerals than I eat. I want to say that I just had my 64th birthday last Friday. I will tell you, it's the herbs, it's the plants that keep me. People say, where do you get all this darn energy from? It's from creation. It's from the soil. It's from the earth. And I'm drinking 6 to 10 cups of delicious tea every day. No joke. And it allows me to be who God created me to be. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know, do you have oregano oil?
Do I have oregano oil? Yes, I do have oregano oil. And I will say this, I know that oregano oil, there's always something, and right now it is oregano oil, right? That's the thing that everyone is after. Oregano oil cannot compare to my Intense Joint Muscle Pain Cream. I'm clear about that.
This is for fungus.
It's for fungus, yep, but all the things, the oregano oil does a lot of different things. I grow tons of oregano as well. I also tell people consuming the herbs, eating the herbs, cooking with more oregano,
Right.
right? All of these things. Okay, we're coming back and I'm gonna do herbs.
Yeah.
Herbs
There you go.
and medicine. But yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on the shelves right now because I just got back from Seattle, but I had to make sure I came here. Officiated a wedding last night. All these things, but I'm like, I'm showing up here today. But yeah, we normally stock oregano oil. I can't tell you what's on the shelves right now because I'm getting ready to go to work for my son's.
Okay.
Come, now, we do have a question online.
Yes.
Can we answer this question online? Ms. Smith, you said what are the Thursday hours?
Thursdays is 9 to 1 or something like that. And Thursdays are, so again, today they're about, did you get some? Thursdays, there are about, I don't know.
Sometimes those vendors are there a little bit early.
Yes, Thursdays, there are maybe a dozen vendors as opposed to the, 70 plus that are there today. And on Sundays, there are probably like 30 something vendors. And it's more than that. Like today, FEMA should have set up by the time I left. And so FEMA is there talking about all of the resources available after the flooding. And I want to say this, even if you had a little bit of water in your basement, we had a press conference yesterday at my church with Green Homes.
Owners United.
Green Homes, we had a press conference. And there's so much available, even if you didn't get flooded, this insulation that's available, if you are a home owner, and even if you're renting and you know the home owner, there's some great resources out here. You want this new insulation so that if water comes in again, you don't even have to worry about it. That insulation stuff that we're used to is just old
I
and
was gonna jump in. FEMA is also gonna be next week from Monday to Thursday at the Marsha P. Cogs building.
Yeah.
The new 12th and Bleak.
Good.
So FEMA will be there as well. I think they
Yep.
said 8 to 4.
and they'll be at Fondy. They'll be at Fondy every market, from here Saturdays and Sundays from here on out. Come get the information. I know that, the Dominican Center does some incredible work. The other thing that I will say is, I don't know, I'm trying to get in your business. Yes, I am. But get make sure your homes are in the right person's name. Handle your business.
Right.
Because we're losing out on a lot of stuff because Big Mama dies and we don't transfer ownership.
Right.
And then three generations later, I'm not making this up. Something happens, you need to apply for something. It's in somebody's name who's been dead for 80 years. And I wish I was making this up, but that's not why I'm here. So let me go.
So the only other person that can compete with the Fondy market is our own hydroponics bay at the Dominican Center. Cause they the only ones that will give us a run for those greens. But again, like, stay tuned, stay involved.
Because we ain't competing. We in partnership.
There we go. Talk about it.
And I'm getting ready to come over
They
here
pass out some more of them.
And help with that.
Right.
And
and
look,
partner with that.
and we've got an amazing executive
so-
director, Ms. Bree.
Yeah, so,
Hey, she feeling somebody bag up.
yeah, I'm gonna leave
That's
that.
for online, that's for online. We got any questions now, transition, because we do have another speaker and we do want to respect people's time.
Okay, so the greens that we're growing here, we can give to Phoenix so they have something to sell, like in a partnership.
Well, they get a lot of that already through the different partnerships. And again, like, everybody always asks, how do you say well, how do you say heal? Stop shoving all the junk that we've been eating. Go back to what our grandmother was feeding us, those fresh greens, those fresh onions, those fresh herbs. And you'll see that, like, hey, you're good. I'm 60 and I still can climb a 2nd-story building and, honey, yeah. So when I say that fresh food, and when Jarvis had his heart attack and almost died, it was not even an option because they made it very clear, like, dude, you're 44, you're about to crash. So we got to take back what we eat and really, and I say this, Jerusalem said this the other day, or no, that was Mr. Man, one of y'all said this. We got fresh vegetables and bell peppers and had them for almost a week. You didn't see no where it was coming apart, you didn't see where it was rotting, it was still fresh, juicy, and viable, and I'm telling you, when you have the taste, you ain't gonna want store bought anymore. You're gonna wanna go straight back to where the garden is.
Thank you, Crystal. So we are going to, Miss Venus, she left already?
Oh, she's gonna,
Okay, well, we still thank her for joining us. I know she said she had to step out to get to her store, but, thank you for joining, Ms. Venus, if you can hear me, and thank you for sharing your tokens with the community. Online, I do have y'all, and I will get them to you, or we can connect somehow to, get your tokens for the Finding Mark. Next, we have Miss Veronica. I don't wanna even try to say her last name. So, Ms. Veronica's from BMO here. She's gonna share about some resources that they have to offer for the community area.
Okay, but my presentation is on the email,
Okay,
so I don't know.
so, did you got a computer, Richard?
No, like I sent it to the email.
To the email address, to Jerusalem or to which one?
I think so.
Okay, well, let me get this together then.
Mhm.
Let me see, Ms. Veronica.
Because mine is not a presentation, so.
Okay. Let me see. Just I'm saying a little. Okay, okay, so while we wait to pull this up, I'm gonna have Kim, which is Amani United's vice president. She's gonna get some updates while we get Ms. Veronica set up.
Good morning, everyone. My apologies, I have another meeting at 9. But, on behalf of the Amani, United, I would just wanna say thank you all for coming. Thank you for those who are presenting to us today. And I wanna put a challenge out there for you. If you can bring one with you to our next, monthly meeting, would be awesome. My motto is each one, reach one, teach one.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I'll talk with you all soon. Oh, that was nice.
I'm gonna share with Christina.
I have one thing I want to say real quick. I think we really need to take advantage of these opportunities that we get, because I'm saying this from a person that is actually doing it as a resident. Because like for the renters and homeowners, Revitalize NKE, they serious. When Amanda and Crystal tell you all about these, they are very serious. They came and assessed my home Wednesday. Okay, they gonna call you and figure out what you need done after this application, and then you gonna tell them what proposal you need done. Well, they had the assessor come in. He actually come in and oh yeah, and then he presented anything that you didn't even mention. And then he said, we're gonna see if we can fit that in our budget. Oh, that, oh, yeah. So it's really serious, and it's an opportunity that even, I mean, like I said, if you just take the time to actually, engage and actually apply to these services, then you will get reap the benefits, which will actually save you money. And then another thing about it is homeowners, I said providers and fee, but they work closely in partnership with United, homeowners, what she was just talking about. They already, insulated our basement. But what they did, they didn't let us get the panel upgrade a few months ago because it was something in front of on the side of the house. But then we had moved everything. So Robotic indicated, they said, oh yeah, we work very closely with Homeowners United. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take pictures and send it to them. So then they have pictures, I can send them to the pictures to them, and then they can move forward with their panel installation process. So it's like, it's really serious. I believe we all need to actually at least, you know what I mean, talk to your landlord, if you rent, go about how you can access these resources.
Thank you, Jarvis. We got Ms. Veronica presentation up, so she'll go ahead and get started.
Okay. So my name is Veronica and I'm a banker at BMO on Fond du Lac Avenue and I believe 36th Street. It's in front of the police station. And every day I help customers build their score. A lot of customers don't have any breakers. A lot of customers have a damaged credit score. And a lot of customers just want to increase their credit scores. Because now you need to fix your score to move into apartments, to go to Best Buy and buy a nice TV, to go buy mattresses, a car, a house, pretty much everything, even a phone. So having a good credit score is a really safe way to continue your life. And in this workshop, you will explore the importance of credit scores and reports, okay? You're gonna learn how to access information about your credit score and report. You're gonna discuss strategies to build and improve your credit, and you're going to identify how to protect your credit from incorrect claims and fraud. So whenever you check your credit score, and you see something that you're not sure what it's from, we can always Google the number, call them, ask questions. I have a lot of situations where mothers or fathers will use their their teenagers, social security.
And mess their credit up.
And mess up their
Yeah.
credit, and they have no idea until they wanna get a credit card.
Right.
And how are you gonna be mad at your mom, you know, if it was a long time and
Oh,
all
no, I'm
that?
mad.
You're
I'm
mad.
mad. I
Well,
can't even
yeah.
get that house now.
I mean, of course, you can be mad about it and everything, but there's nothing pretty much you can do because you can't sue your mom. I mean, you can,
I'm
but.
going to jail.
Oh. But in these cases, we will just need to do a dispute, or, we can just work on paying that off, or arrange something with your mom and say, Mom, you did this, you have to help me each month with like $50, something to help that go down and.
Punitive damage.
Right, repairing everything. So now over here, we have a 570 and under, which will be a poor credit score, but it's so fixable. If you do the right thing, like getting a secured credit card and making the payments on time, not using it for big things, just something
Right.
small, like a water bottle, like some chips, something little, and paying it off, is gonna show that you're you know, using it, you're not abusing it, you're paying it, and it's actually going to increase your score each month. Maybe in a few, let's say, I've seen people not have a credit score at all and get to 7 something in about 6 months. So I'm pretty sure that's fixable as long as you know, we take care of all debts or build the credit. If you have from 580 to 669, that's fair. You'll get a decent rate. You'll start getting approved for maybe a car loan, something like that, a house. But when you get to 670 and 739, that's where you start getting a better rate for things. That's where you're a little bit ahead of other people in rates and approval options. Now, when you get to 740 and 799, that's very good. Your monthly payments are gonna look really nice. Yes?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. You're gonna get really good rates. Your monthly payments are gonna be really nice. If you see something that you like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get it. And I have seen people with 840. I've never seen somebody with 850, but that means throughout their years, they've been doing exceptional. Like they've been taking care of all their payments, they don't owe anything, they have a mix of credit, like car loans, homes, credit cards, business lines of
Basically, they
credit.
had a mentor since they was 0 years old.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure their parents helped them build their score
Right.
too. So it's really important that when your kids are in the age of, you know, teenagers, you can help them out and talk to them about starting to build the credit score and all of that. So by the time that they're in college, they're able to get their own stuff. And we can go to the next one. Thank you. Okay, so strategies to build your credit. You're gonna open a line of credit. If you don't have any record of any loans, you can do a secured credit card where you at BMO where I work, you start by freezing $300 into a savings account. You're gonna do we'll do it for you, the credit card application. We're gonna mail you the credit card. You'll get it in like 3 weeks. And you're gonna use it for something really small. You can choose the limit that you wanted to have, but you're gonna have to freeze that amount. So starting with 300, I think everything will do the same job if you manage it correctly. And then the only bad thing about it is that it has a $25 annual fee, but it's worth it because somehow you have to build the credit. And then after that, you can always, once you have like an established credit, you can get a regular credit card. They'll give you a bigger limit and it's gonna do the same job, but for free.
Right.
So you'll request that your payment history be request that your payment history be reported, open a joint account, pay all the bills on time and full, never miss a payment. Okay, well, this is basically just saying that pay your bills on time. If you wanna help somebody build their credit, you can do a joint credit card, but you need to trust that person a lot. Because I've seen a lot of couples get joints accounts, joint credit cards, they break up, somebody takes all the money, somebody maxes all the credit card, and it ends up really bad. Okay, we can go to the next one. Okay, so this basically is talking about two friends. One has a credit score of 530. Her name is Anna, and Bella has a 700 credit score. Anna and Bella have been friends since middle school. They both own cars and have steady incomes to pay their bills. One has a low score, the other one is decent. Anna and Bella decide to buy homes in their childhood neighborhood. One of them receives a loan without any trouble, which I think it'll be the one with 700. And unfortunately, the other one has a difficult time getting a loan, even though they have steady income, even though they're both responsible, but one has a better score than the other one. So the one with the 700 has way better opportunities than Anna. When she finally gets her loan approved, her interest rate and insurance premiums are higher than her friends because her credit score is low. And it's so easy to just worry about your credit score, take care of it, and monitor it every month. Okay, we can go to the next one. There are credit bureaus, three main ones in the United States. One is called Experian, one is called Equifax, and another one is called TransUnion. And they're both, the three of them are different credit bureaus that report on their own. So they will randomly look at your debts. And even if you have a credit card and you're paying it on time and everything, if they check how much you owe at a random time and you owe a lot, it's gonna report that percentage is really high within your limit. So it's gonna affect your credit score somehow. So if you wanna use credit cards for rewards, you can just basically purchase at the store, make the payment a few days after if the transaction passes by. So whenever they randomly check your score, you're at a really low percentage. So that would actually help your score go up faster. Okay, we can go to the next one. Thank you. And then basically the calculating a credit score is based off the amounts you owed, the types of credit you have, like a car loan, a credit card, house. It depends on what kind of line you have. And then your new credit, the length of your credit history, and the payment history. So let's say that you had a credit card when you were 20 years old, and you only had that credit card and for a long time, and then you got another credit card maybe like 10 years after, and you chose to close your first one, all of that history is gonna erase. So closing credit cards is really bad, or letting them close with a high balance and not never paying it is really bad because they go to collections, and that affects your score for a long time. Your payment history, if you have more than 2, 3, 4 late payments, that's affecting you a lot. One, we understand maybe sometimes we forget to pay it or we miss the deadline, but 3 or 4, it affects you a lot. New credit. So let's say that you have a 740 credit score and you apply for a credit card and you're like, oh, I want another one tomorrow. And you go and try and apply again for that other one, they're probably gonna decline you because they think you're being desperate. So they'll decline you, even if you have a really good credit score. Okay, we can go to the next one. We'll skip this one because we're short on time. We can skip this one too. Okay, that one too. Okay, so with this phone number or that website, you can get a free credit report. But normally when you have a bank app on your phone, it'll show you your credit score if you mess with it a little bit. If not, you can come visit me at my branch and I'll help you see your credit scores on your own apps. Now, if you want to open an account with us, we have a lot of promotions in direct deposits. So, the lowest one is if you have 1,200 in the first 90 days of account opening in direct deposits, you can spend the money, but as long as it comes in, you get free $100 on the fourth month. If you have 4,000 coming in, you get $400 free on the fourth month. So there's a lot of promotions. And then I can always help you guys build a credit with a secure credit card, or we can see what you're on the score, and then we can start working from there. You don't need to always get a new one. We can just repair it with what you have. And my name is Veronica. If anyone is interested, of me contacting you guys, you can fill this out. You can put your name, email, and phone number and your signature, and I can contact you guys to schedule an appointment. Any questions? Yes.
Yeah, I've heard, different things about that, about credit card. Like, you're trying to figure out the credit score off a credit card and working with that, what's the,
Well, Credit Karma is a pretty good app. That one just shows a little higher than what actual banks see, but you have an idea of what's reporting, how much, and kind of like where your credit score is. It might be off like 10, 20, 30 points, but it's okay because you at least have an idea or if it's decent or not too decent. But it's a good app.
have you ever heard of not having a credit score?
Yeah, that's why you build it with a secure credit card.
Yeah, that's right.
There's people that have zero credit score and then they get it into a 700 in a few months.
Really?
Because they don't have anything affecting them, they just need to create it.
They could.
One more question.
Okay, now, I got time on,
Credit Karma, yes.
and my credit union, Prime Financial,
Mm-hmm,
I didn't ask them to do it, but every time I go out there, do my online stuff,
mm-hmm.
it has my credit score.
Yeah.
It matches Credit Karma.
It matches. Yeah, sometimes it's a little accurate, sometimes it's not. On my end, it shows like 30, 40 more points than what I actually have. So it's a little off sometimes, but sometimes it's pretty accurate.
But when you go for a loan or anything, they'll tell you, cause when you go in there with your head all up thinking, I got an 804 score.
Right.
And they're gonna say, no, we look at this, we look at that.
They'll get a report, they'll get a report from like the actual
Credit bureau.
credit bureau, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so if you guys need any flyers, they're right here. My name is Veronica on Fond du Lac Avenue and 36th Street in front of the police station. Monday through Monday through Friday, which one's the And then if you guys need me to contact you to schedule an appointment, you can fill this out. I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure you sign them.
Okay,
Okay, perfect.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So we are going to keep moving. We're gonna do some updates from AU. Our president is not in today, but, we do want to wish her a belated happy birthday. She had a birthday, so she is, enjoying her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Ms. Brown. Ms. Kim already gave an update. Crystal, is Crystal still here?
She's in the back, Crystal.
Crystal? Yeah.
Okay.
Amanda, you got an update for housing and everything?
Yeah.
Hold on one second, Crystal. Hold on one second. I'm gonna water you real quick and I'm gonna let Amanda go, then I'm gonna get you next. Sorry.
I wanted to introduce Miss Renee from Habitat for Humanity. They did share their updated critical home repair services. That's available if you also need repairs on your property. They have the critical home repair and the lead hazard reduction. We have those flyers in the back as well. And Renee is here in person. She can discuss that with you if need be. I'm not sure if you all are aware, the city of Milwaukee put $750,000 into their compliance home loan program. So we have a few applications if you need one, I can print that. That is a 0% interest rate loan that's paid back only when you transfer or sell the property. So if you want more information, see me after this. That's it housing wise.
Thank
But let me
you.
know if you need it.
Yeah.
Crystal, you got any updates you'd like to share for us?
Quick brief update, and I know that's weird to hear me say the word brief. We are doing our housing meetings. We will be changing the date and the time. So we need you guys to stay aware. We will need you to start coming to some of the housing meetings so we can give you more details as Amanda just told you about the different things that are going on. On the economic and development side, Ms. Arlene and Miss Christine, on the economic and development side, can you show her your notebook? The front part of your notebook, and can you show yours?
Oh, yeah.
So these are some of the notebooks that Amani United, and that's the ones for, and that's Haley.
She got some special ones, okay?
So one of the things about our Amani United Committee, we have an economic development, have partnered with a young lady that makes those exclusively for Amani and Dominican Center. You will not see those anywhere else. We will start having the QR codes on the back of those to let you know different things that are going on in the community that you can gravitate to on the economic side. But also too, if you have a young one, college one, or just want one for yourself, because they come in all different kinds, let us know, because each one of our department heads, Rice Bay, myself, Kindledom, we have those, but if, we're gonna be also handing them out for Harvest Fest. We did recently finish up the Sleep Out, which the Sleep Out was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
For our readers for our November, they will be receiving $200 stipend, even if you're only reading for 15 or 20 minutes. All of our readers received, not only a stipend, but they also received like gift cards that kids read. We went from September 19th all the way to September 27th, and yes, we met our readathon goal. We did actually hit over 52 hours because they were reading nonstop. We had little kids, adults, everybody reading. Our president, Miss Elizabeth, she actually read as well, and Miss Patterson and Miss Harper was actually in some of the news articles, which we have, because they stopped by and they did an amazing job representing Amani. It's not just one of us, it's all of us.
And then I just wanted to touch on this economic use. We got a few of our business owners from the neighborhood other than that.
No.
Oh, we did. But we got MJ. MJ, just opened a store on 27th of Burleigh, adjacent from the gas station. Coming into the community with a
Yes.
different, mindset, is working with the community. I want everybody to, well, MJ, want to.
I was just gonna say, they gonna do a brief introduction?
I'll just take a quick 2 minutes, guys. Not the best speaker, but,
Okay.
You got this, you got that.
okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's so nice to see you all together. I left my job last year, October. I worked with AT&T for 15 years, running all different various teams they can have, from underground to climbing, anywhere, everywhere. 800 or -20, don't care.
Wow.
Learned this hard way when I came here. I didn't know there are some special socks for that. There are some Under Armours and stuff. I had people watch me shivering on the cold and they thought I'm gonna freeze there, but they saved me. So getting to what I got to now. So my plan was, I was gonna leave that, do a couple things here and there. My uncle was retired. He ran a store before. Last year, we were sitting and we decided to buy that corner on 27th and, Burleigh there, which is known for a scam about what, 8 years ago. And I feel unfortunate and fortunate at the same time. The reason, I'm covering you all people, I'll go here. So I feel.
Now you covering it for
Now-
you. In a good spot. Don't pick you up wherever you
Yeah.
go.
So
You should.
I feel fortunate in the way that it's a good building, it's a good corner to be there, unfortunate that what a history it had, but again. We can always be like this.
On the south side of the street.
I am on the southeast side of
Is
it.
it the brown building?
The brown,
Right.
I mean, whatever you wanna call it, I'm a little bit colorblind. Guess what, I worked with those 29 different color combinations in AT&T successfully, but I'm somewhat colorblind. So I'm gonna touch on a few things. I like to change this saying every single time. I'm jack of all trade, master of very few, not none, very few. So I heard about fresh food, which is one of my soft corners in my heart. And we already discussed, couple of us here. Thank you for the Dominican Center, like they visited twice. They helped me through, they even walked me through with things, right? And I really want the community to have a place where they can possibly buy fresh food. Not competing with hydroponics, not competing with fundy, I'm no match to them. But I am there 12 hours a day, every day. I wanna have things that if you are running short on something, you could run out there. And guess what? In me being open in 1 week, no one bought nothing fresh yet. I know people don't know we're there. I had to either eat it myself, take it home, or gave some out to the children. I offered apples to the kids. They're like, no, give me the candy. I said, I understand. When I was little like you, I wanted candy too. But now my doctor tells I need apples. EBT is coming very soon. And thanks to the government shutdown, it's gonna be delayed by another week or two. Kitchen is coming. We're gonna open kitchen. We are trying to add few different options in it. I want something healthy in there,
Yeah, some plant-based stuff too.
something
Like, I
healthy.
did tell them that, I
It will-
thought about you, Miss,
Right across the.
It will have everything kind of thing. So I'm trying to work with someone who's willing to let me explore the menu my way, a little way. That if 10 of you guys walk in with one suggestion that they don't dictate the menu, I can dictate because hey, my customers told me this is what we could possibly have.
Most popular.
Yeah, I can help with, again, as I said, I'm jack of all trades, master of very few. I can help with, you wanna learn about networking, you wanna learn about how to fix houses, you wanna learn about changing things, closing houses in the cheaper way. You need a realtor, I'm not one, but I tell you what, I can grab my friend from his hand and bring him in, can do it for cheaper for you. And if you ever need help, not pitching a sale or nothing, if you need help with that. She was talking about, you never said your last name.
Serrano.
Oh, okay. So, I'll say my last name, I'll say my full name in the end, and you guys we'll see if someone can remember it.
Oh, he charging us $1,000.
Oh, there we go.
Going now.
That was cheap, you're pitching with me, probably coming from you. Credit, like she was touching on it, there is something called depreciating asset and appreciating asset. He can explain it way better than me. If your loan is on an appreciating asset, your credit goes up. If it's on a depreciating asset, your credit goes down.
Exactly.
Kind of something to remember, right? And what I do really need is when you come into that store, don't just come into that store to just buy. Give us some suggestions also as you leave. And I looked at one of the shelves and I pointed it out that day to the community members, those who were there that day, especially from the medical center. Now look at this shop, don't buy anything from here, because my vendor really messed me up. Sold me expensive stuff, which I think he sold me more expensive than what it should be, and I'm literally packing it back up. I'm looking for options which are equally good but cheaper.
Right.
Because the thing is this, I'm there to make $1, but I'm not there to make $1 by just selling something which we don't need.
Yeah.
That's my thought and that's what I like to end it. If you guys have any questions, I'm mostly there in the evenings, my uncle's there in the morning, we have one guy working. But at some point, I would like to connect where the winter's coming, but in summer or something, I can teach kids a lot of stuff.
Will you be
Not
there
willing
today?
to.
You gonna be there today?
I will be there today evening, yes.
Evening?
Do you have a space,
I was gonna come by.
do you have a space in which where, like, we used to do these front porch chats? So possibly, community store chats, that where you can have maybe about 10 of the residents come in from the store, they have a conversation.
Give me a little bit of time, I'm gonna clean, there's a back room, I'm
Okay.
cleaning it out. We can all sit there and talk.
Cause as Venus just said about the cooking, we could actually get some of those products that you have and then cook for the community and you can go out front and kind
Yes,
of either
absolutely.
give them out or however you choose. What are you doing about parking there?
So I don't know if you guys noticed or not, my first thing is when I saw the workers working across by the station, I went and asked, I said, guys, I'm no DOT expert, but I don't think your lines are right, and they agreed with me, they said the line's moving. So my side of the lane, because since it's not gonna be a bus stop on the bar line, my side, so that will be a 2-lane, we will be able to park. And what we're trying to do is, I'm trying to somehow figure it out how I can manage that gate back there and push my car a little farther, so someone, if they have to park for a few minutes, they can park in my back parking, because I have 3 or 4 spots. Depends on everyone's driving skill, it can be 3 or it can be 4.
Or purchase that lot right next to it.
So y'all,
Hey, that is something I didn't want to touch on, but I heard there is a laundromat needed in that area, and that's been going on. And thank you to the alderman, he pointed it out, Mr. Jackson, he was really firm on it. He goes like, if you guys do another investment or something here, think about that.
Yeah, that's right.
It used to be, I found out,
Dry cleaners down line.
That's correct.
you want it?
No.
I had a laundry guy come over, Mr. Greg, who grew up in the neighborhood, and he said when he was a kid, this was wrong.
Yeah, we've been there for 16.
I don't wanna take any more time, if anyone got questions, I'm available after this also, so.
Tear that fence down in the back with storm doors,
I am working on it,
please.
I'm working on it slowly and slowly.
Yeah, cause they stole those from the community and it upsets me.
Really? Yeah. Getting stories, see, this is crazy.
well, listen, thank you, MJ, for stopping by.
Oh, yeah, will be saying JG Share Gill. The
Okay,
last three are my last name,
Sing.
Singh is my middle name, and Balbir is my first name.
MJ, that's what I'm gonna go
That,
with.
I love Michael Jordan, so I'll stick with it.
Well, thank you, y'all check out MJ, in here on 27th and Burlock.
You have Alderman? DeAndre?
Listen,
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No real report headed into budget season. Public hearing on budget is Monday at 6 at City Hall. Make it. You have to get on the other side in when you get in to tell the mayor, what you wanna hear, what the budget should look like, what should reflect. And after that, it's housing. We still have people that are still suffering from the floods, people still with furnaces out, luckily hasn't gotten too cold yet. We're moving 750K into the Department of Neighborhood Services. Cause we have a thing called code compliance loans. That's the easiest and less restrictive way to give people money to take care of these things. And last month I passed, myself and Alderman Westmoreland eliminated permit fees for furnaces and hot water tanks, or any flood related permits that you need. So, just a little thing to do to continue helping out. FEMA's still working, Red Cross has finished their allocation. But any additional information you don't need any of those things, please let me know.
We shall.
And I'll be at Sherman Park at noon for Senior Resource Fair.
Sure. Yeah.
Michelle Allison always has great resources from the county. Senior living, I've been focused on trying to learn on different alternative medications and navigate this Medicaid, Medicare, Plan B, Plan A. I'm trying to learn about that. I represent the oldest population of the city, so I need to have these things in the tub.
And we thank you so much for attending. We also have someone that is gonna be reaching out to you directly a little bit later, and I will give her Nick's information as well. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Nope, so like, we just gotta get that budget down a little bit. We'll work it out.
So, yeah, he has to come up with a better play plan, can't just 3%, $10 wheel tax. Because I represent the lawsuits for the city. We probably ever paid out for something that people rarely come down to get their tires paid for by the city. The wheel tax actually goes to some roads to offset some of the cost of the roads.
Oh.
That we don't use.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of divots in the road currently as I speak, and it's getting ready to get winter. So thank you so much, Alderman Jackson.
Yes.
Have a blessed day, and we will get back with you.
yes, thank you so much.
286-263, they give me a call.
Bye-bye.
We just got a couple more updates.
I'm sorry, projected budget, want a copy of what he's projecting.
Exactly. And then again, that meeting is Monday, October 6th, this Monday coming up at 6:30, it's at City Hall. And then they'll have another second meeting that will be, Saturday, October 18th at the Martin Luther King Branch Library. There are some, public hearings for the Milwaukee County budget as well. They have one on Tuesday, the seventh, at West Dallas Library. A couple more dates on here. That's for the county budget. So they have a city budget and a county budget going kind of like simultaneously. So this is the information for both. There is a Know Your Right Consumer Protection, meeting that's gonna take place on October 14th at the Urban Ecology Center. The first participant selection will get a $10 gift certificate for joining that. That will be put on by, One Milwaukee and Legal Aid. It's gonna be informative, community centered, protecting yourself against scams, unfair practices, fraud, and other, legal issues. They were just talking about the flood resources. Ms. Venus just shared that they're gonna have flood resources at Fondy Mart today, and if you need any other resources directly, Alderman Jackson has this flyer that you can, get those services as well. As many of you know, on Burleigh, they're doing a safe routes to transit. The, Burleigh Street project is going to cause closure over there. So it will be closed on the sixth and the seventh. Oh, no, that's not that. I'm sorry, I'm not ago.
Is it the one for repaving?
For repaving, yes, it will be repavement, and it will start the closure on the sixth and the seventh, so, but it just has continual dates on here, but that information is here for the Burleigh Street, repaving project. There is going to be a rally for, healthcare rally on October 11th at the Blue Building on Wisconsin, 310 West. If you're interested in joining that, getting information about Medicaid and Medicare and what's coming with that, feel free to join that. Second Sound has a Good Neighbor grant application that they just released on the first. So if anybody knows any or wants to implement any community projects, any block parties, any like, anything that you can add the community in on, you guys could, fill out this application and let us know, we can assist you with that. It's really I looked at it yesterday, it's really a quick process. You just have to submit your budget, submit what you wanna do, a summary of what you wanna do, the budget projected with it, who it will impact, how many people, and how long will the, project go on, basically.
Is there a cost to do that?
No, ma'am. So they're trying to get money to you to do, different projects within the community. So they're gonna provide the grant, you just have to submit a summary of what you wanna do. And just, submit that to Second Sound, they'll accept your project, hopefully accept.
List the types of projects you do, or just,
Say that again, I'm sorry.
is there types of projects?
It didn't say, it just said,
Okay,
it's
it didn't
pretty,
say,
it's
like,
pretty broad, though.
Whatever you.
It's pretty
submit,
broad.
If they like it and wanna fund it.
So
they'll
remember, like the
You
sewing.
gotta have
class,
3
yeah.
people.
Okay, yeah, so it is some stipulations on there, but it's really
Not
not that
to what
restricted.
you can do.
Yeah, so, and I know you were talking about canning before, I don't know if that, I mean, there's just some ideas and suggestions, something that you think would just benefit the community as a whole, so,
Okay.
I don't know. You had a question, MJ?
In these projects, guys, if there is anything involved with networking, you really need a summary how to prepare it, or someone really need, like, kids need a computer access and stuff like that. You don't have the ways or the means to run the lines and pay for it and stuff, if we're going something through like that, please feel free. Let me know, I will find the product for much cheaper and make that budget much smaller for you. And we can possibly make it happen for any changes, any good changes worth it, so I'm
Alright,
there to help with that.
you had something, Ms. Richardson?
Yeah, have we come up with where we're gonna have it on, Charlotte?
I'm gonna give updates on that in a few seconds, well, since we own it, the Fall Friday. We do have a save the date for October 25th, it's gonna be on,
That's
That's
hard.
the Harvest
oh, Harvest Fest.
Got you.
Fall Friday, November 11th. We still trying to prepare for that and get planning for that. We're actually trying to use some of this, submit for the grant funding to host the Fall Friday this year. So, that's what we're trying to do and trying to figure out how we're going.
I still don't know where it's gonna be yet.
No,
Okay.
not the Fall Friday, no. But the Harvest Fest is on October 25th. On, from Locust to Burleigh again. We're gonna have vendors out, we're gonna have, pony rides, basically the same set that we had last year.
Right, is that gonna be for how good for the kids?
It's a safe trick or treating, experience as well too.
The
So
flyers on the table back there.
so if anybody wants to volunteer, we definitely gonna need many volunteers because we're gonna have that whole 2 blocks blocked off. People wanna come out, share some services they have, again, give of your time, talent, or treasure. We're taking donations, for walking tacos, so if you have any, we're actually doing chips basically, right, Tina? So if you have, Dorito chips, we're, taking donations for that, or donations for anything that we can share at that event.
And new Halloween costumes.
And Halloween costumes. Legal aid is back in our building, on the second and fourth Friday of each month from 9:30 to 11. We have computer classes on Friday from 10 to 12. I just shared you guys with their budget for the, mayor and the county budget. We definitely are trying to get as many people out to those as possible. We're really trying to have it highly saturated with residents opposed to organizations coming. So if you know anybody that would be interested in that, please share that information with them. If you're able to come out, share that information. We're gonna try to carpool. If people need rides, let me know. We're gonna try to, get rides so we can, try to take that barrier away from people getting down there to it. So, that is all I have that I can think of.
I did want to share Greater Milwaukee Urban League on October 17th from 11 to 1. They have giveaways, refurbished laptops while supplies last, water while supplies last. I don't know if there's like cases of water or what, they're not clear. Free flu vaccines as well. They're gonna have resources for health and wellness, drivers, permit classes, education and computer basics, employment assistance, building generational wealth through home ownership and voter registration. So if you know anyone that is not registered to vote, please get them registered to vote. We are also trying to increase our civic engagement and education in the community, because that's something that we need to learn, that our local elections make more of an impact on us than the bigger ones, and it starts at home, so we gotta get involved in what's going on the ground here, yes.
Okay, so when we gonna get together to do that, to get a team of people going out?
We'll get your information after this meeting,
Okay.
to start that. I just looked online to see, I did not leave space for Ms. Helen to share any updates about education, family well-being. I don't know if Kendall left the building already. Kendall? So Kendall or Helen, if y'all wanna give an update for education, family well-being.
Helen, you wanna go?
I'll just start, Kendall. Good morning, everyone. I thank you all for this limited time. The Education and Family Wellbeing Department will be kicking off our canvassing for our Let's Read, Let's Learn, but not just for that. We are really interested in what the community wants and desires. So we'll be coming out real soon, starting this week, to the neighborhoods. All that can and will, if you're able to join us, I'm going to give my number. To be able to canvass and talk to neighbors to see what the educational needs are and what do you desire as well. We want to get information before we just tell you what you need. We want you to tell us what it is that you need and you desire. My phone number is 414-349-8558. Again, that canvassing, we're kicking off this week, so you guys will be seeing me. If you're interested in walking and talking with us and helping out in this initiative, please give me a call. Again, that's 414-349-8558. And Kendall could give you a little bit more information. It's going to be very simplex. Over to you, Kendall.
I'll just keep it brief. Basically, I'm gonna create a Google Forms. Basically, when we go up to these doors, we just already got it laid out. Just a few questions. Hey, what do your kids need? What do you need? Is it more helping rent? Is it more helping, better tutoring in your community? Like whatever it is, we're gonna ask them. Once they select it, we're going to the next door. Once they select that, we're going, all that online data just gonna go straight to the right place. That way we ain't gotta sort through it and all that. We'll be able to come back and tell the people, listen, 50% of the doors we knocked on said they wanted this. 10% of the people said they want this. That way we can really hit them where they want it.
Okay, that's great. And because we're all right here together, when you do that Google form, why can't we ask them, are you a registered voter on that same slip? And prove
This
that
is true, and then that'd be less outreach that needs to be taking place, and then we won't be overlapping. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense.
Okay.
We will Yep, we'll add that, and we thank you for your feedback, and this is why we're putting it out there, because we don't know everything, but collectively, if there's something that we're missing, we're open to add it because we want to try to work smarter and not harder, but we also want to be effective. So thank you again. That will be added.
We also had talked a little bit with Rice Bay, over the phone, and he also had some things he was thinking to put on the online form. Like I said, we don't want it being too long where we sitting at each door for 3 minutes.
No.
We really want to be there for no longer than like 30 seconds to a minute tops.
Right.
You know, we're not trying to have a full conversation. What do you need?
Checking in.
And then you just read it, on to the next person. And sooner or later, we'll then be able to build a real relationship with someone when they all start coming in. That's what I hope.
And so
And
when
we
we do.
and we're also real fast. We're also hoping that by getting out in the community, introducing ourselves, that we can then invite them to our meetings. So then the meetings, they can be their own voice, and we won't be collecting data, but they'll be in the room. So we're hoping that this is another initiative to get people in the room, to invite them out to the resources so that they can hear it for themselves.
And so when we do get ready to go out, we should wear our t-shirts, sweatshirts, and plug that block on both sides of the street.
Okay.
Okay, no, go ahead. Did you say something? Sorry.
Okay, I'm just saying, when we do go out, we should wear our t-shirts and our sweatshirts that we have that say that we are Amani. And we should be on both sides of the street, let them know this is a full-on effort from the Amani.
Yeah, if we get that many people, that would be nice. I mean, as long as you have your cell phone, I could just put the form on your, get you access, and then you'll just be able to, go out there and get that data.
I would like to that somebody.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I want to say, could a piece be added to like, shirts, maybe, with a budget? Maybe we talk about that.
That's an AU issue, but yeah, that's a good, more because I do need shirts.
Right.
We do have an online, Ms. Jackson, do you have your hand up, you wanna share? Before we move on?
One question.
Hold on for 1 second, hold on for 1 second, guys.
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I apologize. I'm at my daughter's volleyball game, so I just stepped out in the hallway just because I wanted to offer my services for the event on the 25th. I have a lot of tables, I have generators, I have tents, I have a snow cone maker, I have a lot of things. Like if you guys want to use any of it at no charge, I just want to offer all of my items that I have because I do party planning. So I just wanted to offer it to you.
I will connect with you, Ms. Jackson. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
I was gonna say, add to the questions on the survey, but not, shirt size. Maybe not shirt size.
For who?
I mean,
For the residents?
Yeah.
I didn't know we was doing that. Let's have a
But
conversation.
that's an Amani United issue, but that's something to be
So-
brought up.
So cause the meeting, we need to be, people's time. If you have any specific questions, especially Amani United leaders, you have my number, you got my address. Let's talk offline about the details and the ideas that you have. But if there's anyone else from the community that have some feedback, we want to give this time and space to them.
Cause I don't know how many residents in Amani, but I'm finna try to hit as many doors as I can.
So we are going to thank all of our presenters, all of our committee chair for supporting us today. Right day, I did not leave space for you to give an update. Do you want to give an update, or are you meeting with the safety and ambassador after? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if anybody online has any safety or ambassador issues, stay online after we close this out, so you can connect with Rice Bay. But we are going to close this out again. Thank you all, Lord. We just thank you right now, asking that you just be with us as we go about our day. Help us to be kind to people. Help us to use our mirrors to look out for somebody else today, and really to build what we say that we want to live in, and that's a positive community. So help us to make some positive impacts as we go about our day. Treat people how we want to be treated, and we just thank you right now in Jesus' name for this meeting, and again for all the presenters and residents who have joined us today. So thank you all, and I will see y'all next month, if not sooner.
So what happened to District 5 there?
I'm not sure. Maybe they just had, cause I know they were short staff on Monday, but not sure. Nice girl. Thank you, Cordella. Have a wonderful day as well.
Okay.
Ms. Earl, you got a safety issue you wanna stay on for, or are you good?
I'm
good. I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one. I'm gonna close this out. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.